About a month ago when I was going in for my cataract surgery, and I posted that, I've been blind in one eye since I was 11 years old. Uh, Sean, 12th man, posted a comment and said that, man, I can't believe you're on Model Railroader being blind in one eye. Of course, being blind in one eye was really not an issue for me. But anyway, in one of the comments after he had posted that was from Stretch Limo, and Eddie, he said, he'd really like to know how I got into model railroaders. So I told him I'd do a video, and that's what this video is going to be about. But here's the issue my layout was shown in. Now, I had been in a number of train magazines earlier over the years, but just photos. A photo here and a photo there, which I sent in. But this is the first time I had a full article published on my model railroad. So the way it happened, my son works for a local heating and air conditioning company, and one of the big parts of his job is to go around and give quotations and schedule jobs, and figured everything out. When you schedule a job for an air conditioning or HVAC installation, you have to go out and figure out where the vents are going to be and the sizes and the airflows and all that sort of thing. So he got a call from Lou Sassy. Actually, his company got a call, and he was sent out to look at installing an upgrade or a new system for Lou. And when he got to Lou's house, of course, he had to walk through the house and look at where the current vents were, and try to figure out what he needed to quote on. And he got to one of the upstairs rooms, and Lou had a model railroad. And he says, oh, he told him about Lou, my dad's a model railroader. And Lou explained that, he works for Model Railroad magazine, and he's a senior editor. And he says, is your dad's railroad, is it fairly nice? And my son Justin, he always brags on my layout anyway. And he said, yeah, it's pretty nice. So he said, well, have your dad send me some photographs. So he gave he gave me his email address. I get tongue-tied. And, lo and behold, I sent him photographs. He was interested. So I had to fill out some forms, like the size of the layout and the era and, the kinds of equipment I have and that sort of thing. And after I filled out the forms, Lou scheduled a visit to come and photograph the layout, which he did. And after he photographed the layout, he gave me the option of him writing the story or I write the story. So I decided I'm going to write the story. I'm not that much of a writer, but I thought, that would be fun, something for me to do. So I did write the story for Model Railroad magazine. And, probably about maybe almost a year after he was here, it got published. And that's basically how I got into Model Railroad magazine. So here's the spread of the story about my layout, and you notice here, by John V. Lazar, photos by Lou Sassy. So I had to provide a track plan to Model Railroad, and I had my brother-in-law who's a draftsman. He came to spend a couple of days here and drew up the layout, and got it pretty close at the time. Then we sent that track plan into Model Railroader, and they enhanced it with all the little trees and that sort of thing. I have made a few small additions to the track plan since this was produced in 2019. So it's not exactly how it is today. I also had to provide the basic information about the layout at a glance. The name of the layout, Red Mountain Railroad, scale, HO, size 14 by 18 feet. The prototype, Pennsylvania Railroad and Ligonier Valley Railroad. Locale is Western Pennsylvania. Era is 1945 to 1955. Uh, the style is a multi-deck walk-in. The main line runs 103 feet. Minimum radius is 24 inches. Minimum turnout is number 4. Maximum grade is 3%. The benchwork is open grid and L girder. It goes from a low of 36 inches to a high of 55.5 inches. The road bed is cork over 3/8 inch plywood. The track is Code 100 Flex Track. The scenery is basically, it evolved over the years, and I started with plaster over screen wire, and then later on is plaster and joint compound over extruded foam. Backdrop is hand painted on Luan, and the control is Digitrax digital command control. Excuse me. They did a little bio on me, and at the time they said more on the web. They actually posted a video of my layout on the web that was filmed by Lou Sassy and professionally put together by Model Railroad Magazine. If you care to read about the layout, you can find it in the February 2019 Model Railroad issue, and it's available online if you all you got to do is search on eBay. Anyway, thanks for watching, and now you understand how I got in Model Railroader. Thank you.